The Death of Expertise by Tom Nichols. Audiobook summary and review by Storyshots. The internet didn't make us smarter. It made us think we're experts. Introduction. You lose an argument online, so you Google until you find a source that agrees with you. You dismiss your doctor's advice because a forum post said otherwise. That's not confidence. That's the Dunning-Kruger effect on steroids, and it's destroying our ability to tell the difference between knowledge and opinion. That is the warning at the heart of The Death of Expertise by Tom Nichols. Why Google makes you dumber about what you don't know. The internet didn't democratize knowledge. It democratized the illusion of knowledge. Before Google, if you didn't know something, you knew you didn't know it. Now, 2 minutes of searching gives you enough vocabulary to fake competence, and your brain mistakes familiarity with understanding. You can recite talking points about climate science without knowing what a confidence interval is. Access to information convinced you that you've done the work experts spend decades doing. Knowing where to find an answer is not the same as knowing the answer. This is why your arguments get louder as your knowledge gets thinner. But something else is making you more certain you're right. The collapse of intellectual humility. Experts used to command respect, not because they were always right, but because they'd earned the right to be wrong in interesting ways. We decided that disagreeing with an expert makes you their intellectual equal. It doesn't. The surgeon doesn't owe you a debate about where to make the incision. Authority isn't about being infallible. It's about being accountable to a discipline that can check your work. When you reject expertise entirely, you're not thinking for yourself. You're just choosing which amateur to believe instead. In a culture where everyone's opinion is considered as valid as everyone else's, there is no reason to learn anything. Rejecting expertise feels like liberation. What it actually does is multiply the confusion. Higher education became customer service. College stopped being a place where students confronted their ignorance. It became a place where customers demanded good grades for showing up. Professors who challenge students get bad reviews. Students who get bad grades file complaints. Universities, terrified of losing tuition revenue, side with the paying customer. The result is credential inflation without competence. Inflation. You graduate with a degree that says you're educated and a mindset that says your feelings outweigh evidence. When universities treat discomfort as harm, they graduate students who think being corrected is being attacked. These graduates enter positions of influence, and they bring that fragility with them. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire, and we've decided fire is too dangerous. If this changed how you think about expertise, someone in your life probably needs to hear it too. Final summary. But Nichols doesn't just diagnose the problem. He explains why nuclear weapons, public health, and financial regulation can't survive a society where everyone believes their opinion equals a physicist's data. The chapter on how professionals enable this collapse by dumbing down their own work to chase popularity will make you rethink every TED Talk you've ever shared. The death of expertise is for anyone exhausted by arguing with people who think confidence is the same as competence. We are putting together the full summary of The Death of Expertise by Tom Nichols right now, with a visual infographic and animated video. You can follow the book in the Storyshots app to get it the moment it is ready.